I know that some people watch this afterwards, so please, I hope that you find this helpful. I just have about 2 hours of work, so I might end up not really working for 2 hours, but it might be more. There's a lot of work to do, but we can achieve it if we actually start. So you need to start something to be able to get through with it. Okay, I haven't put on any lights today. I know some people like it when it's a bit bright. Well, I don't necessarily like very bright lights when I'm working. So I might have some music, I might not have any music. I just hope that you are productive. Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you to Raj, there's so many of you. I did have a recent comment and it was from Abdi Hakim Osman. Thank you. That was very nice of you, and I hope that you find this useful as well as you plow through the work that you have to do. All right, then, let's stay quiet now. Hi, Kai Castro. Thank you so much for subscribing. Um, Abhishek Pa, hello. Hi. Where are you from? I am Nigerian. I'm also British. It's nice to see you all. And thanks for 2 likes. Thank you very much. Kai, where are you from? Is it better to type or is it better to wait to hear from you? Where are you from, Carl? Hi, Caesar, hi. Oh, India. Good stuff. Abhishek Paul, yeah, really good stuff. I have a lot of subscribers from India. Are you studying? Are you working? What are you doing? What time is it there in India? I know it's a very different time. Kai says, I don't know. Caesar says, hey, hi, hey. Hey, I like the different spellings of the hey. Kai Castro says, me. Yes. It's nice to see you all. How are you? I hope you had a good, productive day, and thank you so much for your likes. It's always nice when you. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. I like to stay positive. That's really kind of you. Saddam Hussein. Wow, that's an interesting name. Says hi. Good. Kai Castro says good. Yes. So I'm gonna be able to speak for 3 minutes and then I'm gonna go into study because there are loads of people that want to study. Kai Castro says I'm nice. That is fantastic. It's very good to hear. What time is it in the country where you are? India. And Kai, where are you from? Where are you typing from? Caesar Vabedu. That's a nice name. Yeah, where are you typing from? Abhishek says, are you single or are you in a relationship? I think my son, who is reading medicine, is actually on this stream. I am married with 4 children, so I am not single, and I am in a marital relationship. You nice, good. I'm not able to pronounce that. Kai says I forgot. Yes. All right, 2 more minutes before I go very quiet. So it's always nice to say hello when I start or when I end. And I'm sorry that I'm not very consistent. But a lot of people like it. Kai, you take care of yourself, Kai. That is a nice name, by the way. I know people spell that differently. Kai Castro. We have some very interesting names. That's a nice one. Okay. Yeah, it's a very, very nice name. It's impossible. You're looking very young. I know people say that a lot. What is not impossible is the truth. My birthday is in some days' time, and I would not like to tell you how old I am. Well, I like to be youthful. I like to be strong in my mind. I like to be strong in what I do, and that's why I encourage people to give you everything you have and just stay young at heart. I think you're always young at heart anyway. Yeah. Abhishek Paul. Yes. It's so, so nice hearing from all of you. And thank you so much for your likes. You're so kind. I haven't even had to ask you to like the video. Many people find this very, very useful. And a lot of people actually watch this back. It's amazing, the full thing. So you have people who watch from start to finish. I see that in my algorithm. And that's very, very interesting. It's interesting that I can inspire you to want to do more. May I know your name? My name is Delphine. My name is Delphine, or D. It's in the name D Lawyer, and I am a lawyer because I know someone is going to ask soon, what do you do? I am a lawyer, so I do this walk with me from time to time. It just really depends on how much paperwork I have. I always have paperwork, but I'm able to use the computer more when I do the streams rather than just have paperwork everywhere. That would be really confusing for many people because we have a lot of paperwork as solicitors. So I am a solicitor. And a lot of people that actually come on this stream are people who are working and find this quite useful. It helps them to complete, tasks. And people who are in school as well. A lot of people who are in school want to know how to study, how to time management, how to time manage, more like it. Yeah, so 1 minute before I go. Do you have Instagram? I actually do, but I do not use it. I do not use Instagram. I think I have started using TikTok. For some reason, I have no idea why. But I do have Instagram, but I can't remember the last. I don't even know what the password is. I am very slow with social media because I just find that there is really no time. But if I want to have a very big laugh, I go to Instagram, but I haven't been in a while. Instagram I find is very, very nice when you want to watch like very funny clips. I think maybe that's what the algorithm suggests to me when I manage to watch that. Well, I really time manage. So if I want to go on Instagram, it has to be time managed. And I think after a while, I just really fell out of going on Instagram. But I am on TikTok. So, well, it's just maybe two. It's nothing. It's nothing big. Anyway, thank you so much for talking to me. Please come in, have a chat, stay, say hello. But we're gonna start the study now. Bila, Is that Siddiq? Siddiq? I think that's the way it's pronounced, isn't it? Bilal Siddiq. I actually know somebody who's called Bilal. Hello, how are you? Are you okay? Oh, that's good. Oh, I don't know if you're saying yes to that's how your name is pronounced or you're okay. But I think I got it right. Even though I'm gonna be saying Siddiqui, and I don't think that's it. I think it's actually Siddiq. Yeah. If it's Siddiqui, say one. If it's Siddiq, say two. Thank you very much. I was saying to someone else who said the same thing. I like to stay positive. It's very important in a difficult world. Anyway, I like to stay productive. I like to be positive, and I like to think that no matter how bad things are, they're gonna be okay. So I'm very optimistic. Are you from? I am Nigerian. I'm also British. Where are you from, Bila? Are you Pakistani or are you Indian? I try not to guess because sometimes I get it wrong and sometimes I get it right. Bila, where are you from, Bila? Is that a sunset that I see as your photo? It looks quite interesting. Aha. Yes, I got a lot of Indians. They're very clever. Not judging any other nations or any other countries, but the Indians. I think you're so into figures for some reason and IT, which is good. Yes, yes. My husband has been to India. I would like to go. I've got loads of friends from India as well. And I was supposed to go for a wedding, which I never went for, and I wish I went. Because everyone who went said to me, wow, you really missed out. So I hope that I can go. Yeah, I know I said 3 minutes, so I'm gonna go quiet. Anybody wants to say hello again before I go into quiet mode for those who want to be quiet? No, I do not know Hindi language, no. But we have a lot of interpreters for clients who are who only speak Hindi. Do you say Hindi or do you say Hindu? No, Hindu is more like the religion, isn't it? So it is Hindi. Yeah. It's a very nice photo that you have there of a sunset or something. I cannot try. I cannot try Hindi language. I wouldn't like to make a mess of someone else's language because I think that would be disrespectful. But if you want to teach me, yeah, if you want to put out a word, I can try. But I cannot promise that I would do well. Yeah, I think I tried with pronouncing your name. So I think that was a good shot. Or if there's a word you want to teach me, quite happy to learn because I know that like Hindi is it's the north of India, isn't it? Hello means yeah, I know namaste. 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 I know namaste. That's a good one. Who else is there who wants to tell us about culture or anything? Please feel free. Say hello. Let's learn something. Namaste. I like namaste. I find when I go like to the gym or something, I find I say I go namaste for some reason. I have no idea why. Okay, Bila says I'm Muslim. Alright, I am Christian. Yes, please subscribe, stay on the channel, say hello at any time. It's always nice to say hello. I'm not always here, but when I'm here, I try to at least say hello because really makes no sense if I just come on here and say bye. Sometimes I do that, but it's nice to say hello when I start or when I end. And most times when I end, a lot of you are in bed anyway. So yes, I am Christian. I'm practicing Christian. Yes. hmm Yeah, it's been such a nice chat. I thank you all for saying hello. Yes, maybe one more chat. Yeah, Bilal, good. I'm gonna go quiet now. Well, thank you so much to everyone who joined. You really made me smile. It's nice to say hello, and I'm so glad that we could say hello. So, subscribe, come back. I will do this as regularly as possible, but I know that most people who are on here from start to the end, they're actually working. So I try not to speak too much. I've got a different channel where I do a lot of, not a lot, but quite recently I've been charting, and it's such a good turnout. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know the Indians have beautiful long hair, so I cannot even begin to compare. But yeah, the Indians have very nice shiny hair, which is a good thing, and very good hair products as well, which is amazing, and a lot of herbs and natural products, not just products. So that's good. Of course, yes, yes, for sure, for sure. Always come back to say hello. Yeah. And just leave a comment. If you leave a comment, I would see it and I will say hello as well. So yes, yes, that's correct. That's very correct. Bilal. Yes, this is Abhishek is Bilal. Oh, Top G. I see Top G from time to time. Yes, that's one that I definitely um I recognize. Yeah, Top G. It's always nice to hear from you. You okay? You good? Yeah, really nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Abhishek. Really nice. You make sure you look after yourself, and I hope you have a very pleasant Christmas. Top G, yeah, air. I'm not very sure what that is. Yeah. I hope you all have the best Christmas ever. Just relax with family and friends, or with yourself. And thank you so much for your likes. You're so kind. If you haven't, subscribe, leave a like, and let's hear more. All right, and what about you? I am well, just busy as usual, but really good, really nice, and getting ready for the Christmas break. England is quite cold, but it's so well decorated now. I think we had a very cold November, so I have no idea how December is going to turn out, or January or February. I think it's going to be so cold. Yeah, I think it's quite warm in India. Am I right? Compared to England, anyway. England is it's so cold. It's something else. It's really cold. But I just hope that we have, snow. I just want it to snow. I feel like if it snows, then it gets warmer. We don't have to worry too much about the cold. It's England, so yeah, it's really cold. Sometimes November is quite warm, but November was just straight on cold. The time is, let's see, the time is 8:54, so it's almost 9 o'clock. I know India is different. Really, you are looking like a young girl, 25 years old. Okay, that's interesting. Thank God. Thank God for life and for health. So that's good. Yeah, November was warmer than the summer. Yeah. You think? I don't know much about the summer this year. I just did not enjoy the summer this year. I was always indoors, so I cannot really say how it was. 2:24 Indian time. Whoa, that's late. That's late. Wow. It's always nice to know what time it is in a different country, because it just puts things into perspective. It's amazing to know that people have actually spent the day that you're still in, and I think it's a reminder that when you have time, you have to do what you need to do with time. So there are people who have actually spent all that time, and it's 2:24 in India, but then it's a different time here. It's 5 minutes to 9, and there's so much to do before we get to 2:24. Well, I'll go now, hopefully, but yes, Top G, always nice to say hello. Have a Merry Christmas, in case I do not get to say Merry Christmas to you. Have a fantastic New Year. Yeah, is it 2:24, as in that's the night. So that's night, Bila. That's in the morning, isn't it? You say now is near sleep time. Now here sleep time. Oh, okay, yeah, it is sleep time. Yeah, that's quite late. 2:24. No, don't want to be awake at 2:24. It is night. Wow. In England now, you just wake up in the morning, you say good morning, and in the afternoon you say good night because it gets so dark. My time is 2 o'clock. It's already getting dark in some places. I was in a different part of England yesterday, and it was 3 o'clock, and it was dark. So I think it's where you are as well. And if it's raining, then it's just miserable. So enjoy the night. We're gonna have some rain sounds while I study now, and sleep tight. If you want to just leave this on while you sleep, go for it. Some people do that. And say hello at any time. Well, it's been fantastic. If you have any questions, normally we have like a legal question or something, and we just discuss it. We'll discuss about how to study. And if you're here to study, please, you can skip all of this part, and you just go with the study time, which we're going to start. Yeah? You like pizza? No, I don't like pizza. I actually have a meet up. One of my sons is going to be playing rugby. He does a lot of rugby competition, so he's going to be playing rugby this week. And we've been asked to order pizzas, and I have never seen those names before. It's quite a nice restaurant, and they have pizzas with names that I have never ever heard about. So it will be interesting, and they're going to order about 30 pizzas for like our children and the parents as well. So that's going to be interesting. I like Indian food. Indian food is a bit similar to the kind of food that we eat as Nigerians. So there's tomatoes, a bit spicy. We eat spicy food. I'm not a fan of very spicy food, but yes, we have, like the herbs. So it's quite similar. We eat rice. We eat rice not as a side dish, but we eat rice as in a dish itself. So Indian food is, the grains as well. So yes, I do like Indian, and like the balls and those things. We have maybe different names in Nigeria, but yes, we eat similar kind of food. I do use WhatsApp. You use WhatsApp? Not really. Not really. Oh, Chinoye, what will you say about undertaking the SQE2 when the LPC has already been done a few years ago? Is it worth it? Asking for my sister. Yeah, I think I have responded to you in the past, Chinoye. It's quite interestingly, I was thinking today that I might actually do a video that is updated, because there's somebody who works for me who is doing the SQE. I do not know as much as I would like to know since I've done that video, but I would say if the LPC has been done, what is the problem? Is it getting a training contract? Is that the issue? Because with the SQE, for people that I know personally who have done it, they haven't gotten as much progress. Does that make sense? So the LPC still has its own problems. The SQE still has the problems that the LPC had. So we would have like 500 applications for one job, and it would not even be a job of a solicitor. It would be more of a job of a paralegal or legal assistant, meaning that a lot of people are still struggling to get. So that if your sister wants to try the SQE2 because she's not able to get a training contract, then I worry that that might be the wrong thing to do. I'm just saying, I'm not allowed to give advice on this channel. I only say that because I don't know that the SQE has changed the problems of the LPC. But if I understand it well, just so that I don't say something wrong, with the SQE, a lot of people get schooling, they get work practice, so like the training, So except I'm wrong, the person in my office, I think it's about 38 hours of work a week, and then there's schooling. But that's more like the the solicitor's apprenticeship. Does that make sense? So let's see what the SQA2 quickly is, and let's see if it's so different. Because if it's what I think it is, then I don't really see a massive difference. So legal skills assessment, which is what I discussed in my video. So I think it's the same. It hasn't changed anything. Client interview, attendance note, advocacy, case and matter analysis, legal research, legal writing, legal drafting. If you ask me, I think the difference would be she would still have the skill set of a paralegal. I see what you say. Hi, Bilal. I see what are you doing? I am working, and I basically do this study with me, and if people want to ask any questions, I'm happy to answer them. So Chinoye, you said my sister has been a paralegal for years now. That's my point. I do not see that the SQE will change what she already has, because the SQE is not necessarily a replacement of the LPC if you've done the LPC. It's more a new thing for those that haven't done the LPC. So having done, it's almost like having a master's and then you come back to university. That's the way I see it. I would say keep trying to get a training contract. There are small firms out there who would give a training contract. I get applications, and if the candidate is good enough, we take trainee solicitors. So I think it's not just looking at the commercial sets and looking out there for that big job in the city. Maybe she needs to start making applications to the smaller firms, get some, she has work experience, so all she needs now is a training contract. But the SQE, going through the legal research, legal writing, legal drafting, that's what a paralegal would do. So what do you get my point? Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I see with this. For the SQE, a lot of people now don't even need to go to university to actually do the SQE. You might know that. So I would not want to go for the LPC, spend all of that money to come back for the SQE. I think that's a lot of back and forth. I wish you could reach out to me and tell me where your sister is based. I might be able to give more specific advice, but I know that you cannot put that here, so that's fine. But I say look for the smaller firms, say hello to them and say, listen, maybe take a pay cut. I'm sorry, but I'm just telling you the way it is, because you might know this, or your sister might know this, but a training, if you can actually be on what's it called now, national minimum wage. The costs are high. National minimum wage now for trainee solicitors, because the Law Society has seen that people are just going to university studying law, and a lot of people are not getting training contracts. You can have like 3,000 people basically trying to get one training contract. I think I've said this in my video. I do lecture, and a lot of the people that I lecture are people who work in very massive firms. I cannot even begin to tell you. They have very good salaries, very good pensions, but they don't even know what a client's file looks like, because they're doing like the photocopying. There's a lot of paperwork, but they're not doing the work that they want to do. So just keep trying. I will be very slow to backtrack to an SQA2. I will be very slow. There's no, you've passed the LPC, all you need is a training contract. And like I said to you, you can now get a training contract where you're earning the minimum wage. So that thing about having to earn a particular amount of money to be able to get a training contract is no longer there. I don't know when that stopped, and hopefully I'm not saying the obvious, but it's no longer a requirement. So if a firm can take you on as a paralegal and they pay you the same amount of money, I think if they really want to, they would take you on. I hope that's helpful. Abhishek. All right, Villa, I was saying, if you want to leave more messages, please do so. I'll be very happy for you to answer, and that's one of the reasons why I come up here live, because I can't sit down and answer these questions most times. I can't remember the last time I had a sit down video. Yes. But just hang in there. Really, really. Say to her, hang in there. It I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen. I wish I knew you personally. I would have, discussions. And it's strange because I don't even know if I know you personally. I know so many Chinese, but I know that I've seen you on this channel in a while. But if you do know me personally, which I doubt it, I don't think people know me personally on this channel, feel free to just, say to me, this is what the situation is, this is where I am based, and all of that. And I will be happy to give some more pointers. Bila, what are you doing? I am working. I'm going to go quiet. I've got a 4-day hearing starting from Monday. I have a hearing on Friday. If you don't know what that is, those are court cases. So I have to have me time. What that means is, as a solicitor, I have to do a lot of paperwork. But on top of that, I'm advocating, meaning that I have to look into my paperwork. Nobody can read my paperwork for me. So sometimes I'm reading as good as 7,000 pages in 2 days, in 1 day sometimes. And there's a lot of research and all of that, but you get so used to it that you don't even know you're going through those pages. And that's just the joy of advocacy. But once you finish the advocacy, you're done. So once you finish the court hearing, you're done. So it's gonna be my birthday soon, and for the first time, I'm gonna be in court at the Strand on my birthday. I normally don't work on my birthday, but I'm looking forward to this hearing. So I might be doing more of these. Feel free to leave your messages. I've got very long vlogs. I can't post them. And if you know the way YouTube works, once you stop posting, the algorithm just goes really everywhere, and I really don't have that time to sit edit video and all of that. So when I come on here, please leave your messages. I would be very happy to say hello. Yeah, Chinoya says reassuring to hear. Thanks, no problem at all. If you really want some guidance, I think if you call the SRA, there's usually someone who can guide, even though they say we don't give legal advice, but sometimes they're able to give some guidance. But from what I see on here, it hasn't changed from what I said on my video. I would try to do a different video that's updated, because people are just basically saying you haven't done an updated video, and I think some people are just tired. But practice area is the same: probate, property, wills. I think she would have done all of this, except your sister is a paralegal for a niche area of law. So let's say, for instance, she just does probate. Then if she does the SQA, she would need to do more heads of or more areas of law than just the one. But if you have done the LPC, you have basically done the rotation. So you're just doing it again. And no. One thing though, and this is just me speaking without really having facts, I know that a lot of people who do the SQA, I think it's the one, I'm not sure if it's the two, which is what someone is doing with me, is where you're schooling, you're practicing, and then you get a firm to pay for your fees. But I think your sister's gone through that. Your sister's a litigation paralegal, and that's solid, because I'm a litigator. It's solid stuff. She just needs to qualify, and she'll be flying high, because litigation is crazy. It's so fast paced, but once you're in there, you're in there. And as a paralegal, it's just like a nurse-doctor relationship. Most paralegals are let's be careful how we say this, but most nurses, sometimes they do more than the doctors. So sometimes the paralegals, when it comes to paperwork and all of that, they are spot on, which is the job of the solicitor anyway. So with litigation, I'd be surprised if your sister cannot, maybe not conduct a trial, but if she had adequate training, she will be able to just get into the courtroom and tear to shreds, because she has the experience on paper. So please, I would say, carry on looking for, or she should carry on looking for the training contract. And if she likes commercial stuff like that, she might need to rethink it, to think, if it's taking me XYZ amount of years to get a training contract, maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. Maybe Ellen and Overy would not offer me that. Maybe Linklaters would not offer me that. I'm calling names here, but no disrespect for them. Maybe a smaller firm would look at my experience and think, whoa, Yeah, I'm sorry. That's I've had this discussion twice today, so you don't even need to tell me. I've actually had this discussion twice today. But once she becomes a solicitor, she will forget all of this. It will be like it never happened. She's very experienced, but feels stuck in her job because she's starting to realize that they may not offer her a training contract. I'm so sorry. I feel like a firm, if you're competing against so many people, I think it's a difficult one. I think so. So if you're in a firm where they have, like, I had a friend who was a paralegal for a good solid maybe 8 years, and this was the same advice I gave to her, and I think I've said it on this channel. And she approached a smaller firm. Everything I said to her to do, without going into too much details, but she approached a smaller firm. They gave her a training contract. She had worked with all the magic circle firms as a paralegal. She'd done it all. Well, once she qualified in a smaller firm, she's been with the firm for a long time now, had, children. Then went back to, the city, well, children, husband, children. She's now gone back to a nice, quiet practice, and she loves it. She went from corporate, she was a paralegal, a litigation paralegal. She'd done all the magic firms. She had done all of it, but now she does conveyancing, and that's her thing. And she keeps thinking, why was I chasing all of that when I had this one? Yeah, yes, try the smaller firms. She needs to think, what do I want? I want a training contract, so I'll go for that. I get it. And then if she wants to leave, I'm sorry, I'm not saying she should just use firms, but it 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 works. It's just dog eat dog, cat eat dog, cat. You just 1,000 people trying to get one job. Like, you're just going to be working so hard, and it's a tough job. To be honest, it's not easy to be a lawyer. I think we all know that. Yeah. No worries, no worries. It's always nice. It's always nice. I think I've read your comments in the past. I'll make some more videos. All right, thank you everyone, and I'm sorry if I stopped speaking to the others. Always nice. I always feel really satisfied and fulfilled when I answer one question. The other day was a very young lad who wanted some study tips and followed me up on a different channel, and that was really nice. And then we had another young lad who wanted tips on productivity or something, and then a school head teacher who has left various comments. So it's always nice to have this discussion. And then someone who works in the bank finds the videos very helpful. So I'm going to be quiet now because I do have 2 people who are studying for exams. But I will speak to you again. Chinoye, you take care. Bilal, Abhishek, all of you there. Revival Hope, take care. No, I'm not a social media person. You would never find me there. I might be on there, but you would never, I would never even notice that you left something. So I'm sorry, I don't do this because I want to, make money. Or I've got a very big channel, by the way, which I no longer post on. But I do this just to help people. So even if I gave you a Facebook, I don't know, it's not channel, what's it called now, name, you would never find me there. You would just never find me there. If it were LinkedIn, I would say maybe, because some of you have found me on LinkedIn. It's very interesting, but some of you are so good. Just go on LinkedIn and I say, hello, I'm from YouTube. I'm like, all right then. I don't even use my real name there. But all the best. Abhishek, subscribe. I'll be here again. I'll see you later. I'm going to be quiet now. See you soon. Thank you. Stay on, chat as you like. But I'm going to get cracking with work now. Yeah? And for those who came to work, I'm really sorry. Hopefully some people I haven't scared them away. Because most times people just want to come in here and just, it's quiet and they can do their work. But please join me to work at any time. Yeah, nice speaking to you. I think what we would do is, and this is what I'm going to do, on the community tab on YouTube, I'm going to be putting days when I just answer questions. It's going to be talk. There's not going to be study with me, work with me. It's just going to be for people who are aspiring to be lawyers, or for lawyers as well. Because we have people who are in practice but want to change, they want alternate jobs. alternative jobs, and that's quite interesting. It's always nice to have a conversation. So leave your comments on here. I'm happy to make videos, but I might not be able to just sit down. I don't do the lights and all of that. I cannot manage it. I cannot lie to you. It's as realistic as you get it. So leave your comments. I will do a short video. I'll put it out there for you, and you can always go back to it. And your questions are so similar that somebody else can actually watch the video and be blessed by it. So Chinoye, thank you so much and good night. Abhishek, good night. Bila, good night. I hope I haven't missed anyone else. There are loads of you, I cannot remember the names, but I see that some people have dropped off as well. So I'll be quiet now. I'll see you soon. Good night. Stay on there if you want to. Yeah, I'll see you soon. That's good water. Jesus, Lord. This is interesting. So, whoa. Hmm? Oh, he's good. Thank you. He's so good. something is wrong. Let's fix that. Mm. Good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's do that again. Hi everyone, if you have watched through this part, thank you so much, and I hope to see you soon. I did chat a bit today. I will chat a different day, and I see Connor. Oh, hey, I'm back. Have you got any more tips for year 9 and revising? I hope to make a separate video where I can talk about revising, and it might be that I have my sons on the videos as well because they've had like straight 9s. So I think that would be very, very useful for you and for the others who have exams coming up, year 9, GCSEs, A levels, IB. It would be nice to have my kids on. But I would say just make sure that you take notes. Notes are very good. And if you don't watch this, don't worry, I'll do a separate video. That would be very helpful for you. Take notes. Try to concise your work, so don't leave it too late. Like some people have like, I'm exaggerating, but 100 pages and they're trying to read down the morning of the exams. No, that's not helpful. If you can get your work reduced into those notes, into like key points, into bullet points now, flashcards, those things are very helpful. All right, I'll see you in my next one. You take care and have a very productive rest of the week and enjoy the weekend. I'll see you, and if I don't see you before Christmas, here saying Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, but I should see you before Christmas. All right, thank you for you who are still there. I'll see you later, and if you watch this later, I hope that you find this productive. Bye now. Take care. Bye. 54, 6 more minutes or 6 more seconds. Bye bye. Bye. Take care. Bye.